started here. Now that we're ready. Now that we're ready. Now that we're ready. Now that we're ready. Oof. That sounds awful.
Alright.
Is that me? Does my mic sound really, like, not robot-y, but like fuzzy?
On our end, it sounds fine. Or on my end.
Huh. That must just be that the air conditioner's going behind me in the Discord. Or not Discord. OBS drowns out this background noise, but it'll still catch it when I'm talking. That's probably what it is. Drowns out this background noise, but on YouTube it sounds fine. So I don't know. Maybe it's a Twitch thing. Who knows? Anyways, moving on.
Moving on. Who would like to go over what happened last time?
A good recap is always good.
We punched a tree and insulted a dragon. and now it's our job to save the world by going and making sure the seals stay sealed. Not to be confused with clubbing seals.
It's horrible.
I didn't know you planned on clubbing. Yeah, you got to experience my first dungeon on here. And you fought an awakened tree along with some awakened shrubs. The shrubbery was coming alive.
Oh man, maybe that's why she was so cranky. We didn't bring her a shrubbery.
I think she was cranky because
I insinuated that her group was not doing their job.
less that and more the fact that you were effectively one step away from releasing the seal.
That wasn't my fault. I tried to stop him. He's very elastic.
And yeah, the less that you were talking to her, she instructed you to go to where? Anybody remember?
Brain's a bit foggy.
I had notes. I don't think I had notes from last
You
time.
had notes.
I assumed I was going to edit all the videos this week and then I would be caught up, but I did not.
Shoot.
There's another seal, and she's worried about the not a dragon that's supposed to watch it and keep it from being opened. And she said she fears that it's already too late and it's already been opened. And then Lancejack was like, well, what's going to keep this one from opening? And she's like, I'm here. And it's like, well, everyone else seems to be failing, so I'm kind of concerned about leaving this one alone. And then she got mad at me. And I was like, I don't mean to insult you, but we got in here. And that was a feat for us. So if we got in here, anybody can get in here. But she said it was fine.
Well, you can also look at it this way. She was testing you. She wanted to see what the chosen ones are made of.
I don't know what the exact location was that we were supposed to go to next. I just know that she said that we needed to go check out this other seal with her brother in arms there.
Your next location that you're going is Therowen.
Therowen.
Home to the elves.
Point us in the bally old direction. We'll head off. A wink's as good as a nudge.
And she's going to let you know that you can take a rest at the end of the dungeon. It is a safe rest area.
Sanctuary. And where in Therowen are we supposed to go to find this seal?
It should be guarded by the High Council.
So we should talk to the High Council. Is it possible that it's just a sea lion and not a seal?
What are they smoking?
Lancejack doesn't smoke. He does eat a nice pie. He did eat the pie. No telling what was in it, though.
It was a rhubarb pie.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Then bam, you wake up the next morning and you ain't got no pants on.
The High Council. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, were we short resting or long resting?
Seven.
You can do either or. So I will let you choose what rest you were taking.
I need to
I was
reset
taking
all
a
my
short
keys.
rest. That's actually a good idea.
Reset all the keys and whatnot. Even
There we
though,
go.
even though I have the ability to reset them at the beginning of combat, but just once though, just once.
Just once.
I think. Maybe every time. Who knows? Sorry,
And
I had an extra cup of coffee, so I'm like, woo, let's go.
I'm working on my coffee. The she will also give you provisions that will allow you to make it to Therowen, which is roughly a 4-day journey. Let me double check.
And Jack's gonna lean over to Smo and be like, some dragon, she can't even portal us to the next town.
I'm pretty sure she can hear you.
It's an NPC.
If portaling was that easy in this world, we'd have no need for roads.
No, you know, you gotta have the roads to patrol. It just, you know, I figured, you know, for 4 or 3, for what was 4 but now is 3 traveling adventurers to here to save the world, my dear, you would think that we could travel just a bit faster. You know, we gotta get there to make sure that all things haven't, you know, hit the fan, as it were.
Perhaps in your travels you could befriend a griffin.
I'd do it. I would love a nice griffin, but I prefer a stag. Not much of a flyer.
Oh.
If you know, you know.
All right. And if you take a look at your map,
Oh, it's
and
I
the
have.
map.
I'm gonna change something. Somehow I ended up with 5 daggers. I don't know how that happened, but I'm gonna reduce that to 1.
Okay.
I don't think I
It would make
looted 4
sense if you only
daggers.
have 1. What did I just do? I hit a
As
button.
you drop them down, I'm like,
refresh.
you could use those as throwing weapons.
We're going to walk out the dungeon after we rested. You just hear ding 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 as he's throwing daggers out of his bag as you're walking out, just leaving them behind.
And if you look at the map, you are Meow. You're headed to Meow.
Hmm.
Where was Meow again? North? Nort?
Yep, up near the mountains.
Oh, that's the prime spot right there.
How cold can we expect the temperatures to be?
Where you're going, it's a temperate climate. It only gets cold on the other side of the mountains.
That's good. My liquid form would not do very well, I suspect.
then, then we'd have to stop calling you Puddin' and start calling you Popsicle.
Popsicle.
Boo Boo's up here causing chaos.
Mass chaos.
Yeah.
Fine. All right. And yeah. So would you like to continue your journey?
Let us go and find adventure.
Agreed.
Viewing expansions.
All right. So you're traveling along the roadway. Thanks to Velther's guidance, you know the way in now.
Yeah, Lance is doing a little bit of a skip as they go along. You know, he's happy to be on the road again. We survived a dungeon. We have a purpose. He's quite happy, and he gets ahead of the other two and stops and turns around as they walk, you know, at a normal pace toward him. And he's like, he twiddles his ears. And he's like, "Come on, chaps, high knees. We must get there. Adventure awaits." And he continues marching on up the road.
Hmm. He seems energetic today, more so than usual.
Must have got some good sleep.
Either that or he's been sneaking sweets.
Even sweets.
Uh,
Hi.
just you son of a. Okay. As you're traveling, are you going to set up camp like normal then?
Don't know any other way than normal. I have a cat butt in my face. It's making it very hard to.
I'll take the first watch.
I'll take the last watch.
I'll take the wristwatch.
It's a good
Why
one.
would you be watching your wrists? Doesn't seem very productive. I'm gonna produce my flask from my sleeve and just set it down next to me. Just sit in the lotus position with my arms in my sleeves and sort of gazing into the fire.
Who's taking first watch?
That'd be blotch.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
One moment, please. Jeez.
So yeah, the only thing you notice is crickets.
He's busy he's busy contemplating the universe right now. In his place in it.
uh, you notice that it's nice, cool night. Crickets are chirping. Not much seems out of place.
Are there any critters nearby?
Roll an investigation. Now you're actively looking for something.
Did it land?
Not yet.
I rolled it in the. Okay, give me a second. I'll just roll it again. What does that? Come on, come on. Let's try that dance again.
There it goes.
What's up with my rolls tonight?
Just be happy it's in the off time.
Fair enough.
You notice that there are creatures sleeping. Some squirrels in a nest. An owl. You hear an owl hoot. You can't
How
quite
far is?
make out where it's at.
That would make for a good snack. Have yet to try poultry.
Can I passively send Roberto to just go kill it for him real fast?
I mean, if he can find it, yeah.
What does Roberto got to roll?
Give me a nature check.
Oh, God. It's a
That doesn't
minus
sound very
4.
good.
So Roberto could hear it, but it sounds like it's coming from all around him.
You dingus cat. Cat with -4 nature. As a night elf, I shame him.
Oh.
if this is before everyone goes to sleep, we're kind of just, it's early in the watch, you know. Lancejack's gonna take out stuff, and he's gonna start making something on the fire for dinner, and he's gonna go. I call this stew Survivor's Gamble. Main ingredient mystery, and you see him putting pawfuls of like different random ration stuff in there.
Crazy.
It's a very interesting concoction.
This is edible.
And then after everything settles, he goes to bed. He's gonna lay down in his little like, you know, sleeping bag or whatever his, and he's gonna put buttons up to where his back will be, you know, like he's watching for him. And he goes, "You keep watch on my behalf, yeah." Any ghosties come by, hit him with the old button-eyed glare, and then he rolls over and immediately starts snoring.
Are you not here, Viz?
Hello?
Huh?
I can hear
I can hear this.
you. He asked the question, you just completely ignored it.
I guess I didn't catch it. I didn't hear that part.
He says, is it edible?
Oh, it's edible. You don't want to question what's in it or how we got it to edible, but Lancejack
I
likes
got it to edible.
Lancejack likes tasty things. So yeah, he, barring a check of his own, he generally will try to make things edible and tasty. And it's all rations, so most of it is stuff you could eat on the go anyway.
So my watch ended.
We will say that your watch has officially ended. Who's up second? I believe wristwatch.
Wristwatch? Oh, okay.
Just you get up, Blotch is just gonna back into his bottle.
And before you start your watch, as he, slinks into his bottle, you hear rustling sounds, but you're not quite sure where they're coming from.
Nothing like the dead of night to make every leaf sound like a dagger, eh, Buttons? As he's getting up out of his sleeping spot. Then he continues on, and he's like, why is it my shift that gets the eerie silence? Would it kill a raccoon with an attitude or a cursed owl just once to make some noise? And he's starting to pace. He's not going to sit still. He's going to walk around the camp, just pacing it.
You hear an owl hoot up in the distance.
No, there he is. I was wondering if he'd make a hoo-hoo.
Woohoo, motherfucker.
I had this image, a cartoon image of an owl just popping out from behind a tree. Hoo-hoo, motherfucker. Lance would just give it the side eye and then slowly take a step and then continue pacing and ignore the weirdness. You make a fine scout, Buttons. Soft feet, empty head, big eyes. Ideal soldier, really. And he continues to pace and talk to Buttons as he keeps his eye out. I'm guessing I gotta make a roll here.
Perception.
Perception.
You notice that the rustling sound that you heard earlier appears to be getting closer.
Always Lancejack. It's always poor Lancejack. He's gonna pace and he's gonna hear it getting closer and he's gonna go rigid for a moment and listen. And he's gonna go, Buttons, did you hear that? Tell me I didn't just imagine that again. And he sits and waits and listens for what direction it's coming from. And he's gonna mutter. He's gonna mutter to Buttons. He's gonna go, "Bet it's a squirrel, or worse, it's a confident squirrel."
It sounds like it's coming from further down the path. And you can tell that it is not a squirrel.
Does it sound like it's bigger than a squirrel?
It sounds bigger than a squirrel.
Does it sound like it's a lot bigger than a squirrel?
It is a lot bigger than a squirrel.
He's going to first. He's going to peer down the path, seeing if he can see where the movement is coming from. Like if he can get a shape or something. And he goes, "Okay, Buttons, not a squirrel. That's big. That's too big. I feel it in my whiskers." He's going to. All right. He's going. Are there ditches on either side of the path?
There's not really ditches on either side, but it's covered in trees.
Okay. All right. If it's death coming down the path, let's make sure it trips over a hair before it gets to the rest. And he's going to stealth onto the side of the road and work his way up the path, keeping his eyes open for whatever it is that's making noise.
Oh. $13. Let me check something real quick here.
Uh-oh.
You see, I don't like that.
What kind of deciduous, what kind of forest is this?
It's a forest.
Buttons, I swear I saw a tiger.
Now,
I saw a kitty.
now, no, that's not no fucking owlbear. That's a goddamn owlbear.
It was
see
literally a hoot hoot motherfucker moment.
I regret nothing.
So as you're sneaking along the path, you see in the middle of the path a very large owlbear.
He's going to be sneaking along. He's going to see it and he's going to pause, and absolutely every muscle in his body is going to tense up. And he's going to be staring out at it. And he's going to be like, "Oh, butter me biscuits. That's a beak with muscles. That's too many feathers on a bear shaped problem." And he's going to like I guess he's slowly going to try to back up and not get its attention and try not to be threatening. And he's going to be like, he's got the look of a creature that hates good posture and happy endings. Buttons, if I get mauled, remind me I once kicked a tree so hard it learned respect. Now let's vanish before I become hair stew with a crunchy monk center.
Retreating in the or advancing in the opposite direction.
Yeah, he's going to very carefully and quietly make his way back to camp.
Give me another stealth roll.
Even better. His heightened senses as he sees that kind of a threat.
Those big
Okay.
stompers.
You notice that the owlbear looks in the direction that you were at as you leave. But you successfully return back to camp.
About halfway back when he's out of earshot of the, because he obviously wouldn't say something to get himself in trouble. In this way, in like a combat sense, but he gets far enough away from the owlbear, he can't help himself, and he starts talking to Buttons again. He's gonna be like, "All right, tactical retreat, just like the manual says. Step quiet, breathe slow, and absolutely do not think about how many claws it had." And then he's gonna come back into camp, and he's gonna kneel between the other two if they're close enough together, like the Glass and Smo, and he's gonna go, "Psst, psst, wake up. Big feathery apocalypse incoming. We got ourselves an owlbear with opinions."
Am I able to hear him through the glass?
Yeah.
He's gonna, because after he notices not much stirring, he's gonna go over to the glass and he goes, "Rise and ooze, puddin'. There's a beaked beast out there looking like it skipped breakfast and therapy."
Hearing your voice, the bottle just sort of shakes, rocks back and forth violently for a moment. The cork pops off, and he just. To what do I owe this violent intrusion?
There's an owlbear just up the path, within range of noticing us. I snuck up there and took a look to see what it was. Once I seen that it was all feathers and attitude, I come very carefully back. I think it looked at where I was standing, but it didn't see where I went. I vote we either climb a tree, dig a tunnel, or hit so hard it reincarnates as a houseplant. Thoughts?
You couldn't handle one owl and one bear.
Combined. There's the feathers and the bear all in one.
Hmm.
He looked like he liked a nice he looked like he liked a nice ooze or shake to sip on for his dinner. So I would advise we take it seriously.
I have no experience with this creature.
He pokes Smo and he goes, "Hey, get up. You're a professional at natural things and taming clawed creatures that shouldn't be tamed."
The first thing I do is I look at Roberto and I'm like, hey, get out of here. Not in a go and hide yourself to save yourself, more of a why can't I dismiss you and get you out of here so I can try and tame this owlbear? And so Roberto's not going to go away because dismiss pet isn't a thing in this. But I'm going to use speak to animals first off, and then I'm going to use animal friendship on this owlbear. And yes, I'm gonna go straight to it.
Where are our tokens?
I don't think they're on
I
there.
haven't added them yet.
We haven't
no.
started combat. I was very sneaky.
They haven't started yet, but he's going to get ready to have a chat.
I'm gonna yell out, "Can we help you? Are you a druid?"
I believe that's a predator.
It took me way too long to put that together. Uh, oh, good. Perfect. You speak owl, bear, violent forest amalgam.
I would like to change shape into a much more smaller, less conspicuous form and sort of sleek into the shadows and just move out of sight.
He's going to try to talk to it, Buttons. I see pies with better decision making.
I'm looking something up real quick. This is number one question.
Lancejack's going to turn to say something to Blotch. He's going to be gone and he's going to be like, well, that's probably a good idea, isn't it?
So you don't actually understand what the owlbear is saying. It just growls at you because it is not a beast. It is a monstrosity.
Raggy.
Whoa.
On a scale from 1 to 10, my friend, you're fucked.
With no response, I put my hands out and start shaking them vigorously.
You don't get a response from the owlbear, but you do hear another voice say, "I hunger."
What did it
Lancejack,
say again?
It says, "I hunger."
Oh,
oh.
All right, you guys would be coming in from.
Should I roll stealth?
Sure, you can roll stealth if you want to.
Yeah, he snuck off to stealth away when he seen him try to tame it.
I get pet here.
Lancejack's ears are gonna go rigid when Smo reacts to like he realizes Smo messed up and he's gonna be like, oh, now we figured this out. What are you gonna say? Who there, Feather Fangs? Lovely night for a murder.
I swear, you just like turned into Stewie Griffin with long ears for a second there.
Oh, with your stealth check, you do stealth, but you are not very stealthy about it.
Yeah. Only one of them kind of rolling nights. Bugger.
Like, you're not really, hiding in the corner with the twig over you, kind of stealth, but you're still slightly visible.
Black ink in the middle of the night and I'm still visible. Lovely.
That shine from the moon.
Buggers.
And the owlbear is taking notice of your group now that Smo has tried taming it, and it is very angry.
See, Buttons? Never trust a creature that's built like a tavern bouncer.
And it is going to start charging at you, and I need initiative rolls.
Oh, shit.
I was hoping we could avoid this.
It's freaking owlbear. Do you really think we're going to avoid this?
I could have ignored it. I could have said, you know what, Lancejack's going to keep walking on, but Lancejack wouldn't have let it go because he wants to make sure everybody's safe. The mistake he made was waking everyone up. Oh. It's with a +5. 9. Me and Smoke are same. We're samesies.
It's a roll off, guys.
Isn't there a... This is up here. Am I just retarded?
What?
How to add turn order?
Oh, to add the names or
I know there's a way here.
to what?
Yeah.
Add the names. You just hit the little cog wheel at the bottom and it opens up the settings and you can manually add names that way. I think we could probably do it this way. Hold on. Head turn. So if we pull our characters onto the map, you can right click it and click add turn. That way you didn't have to write our names and all that. You just put the numbers in.
Oh, I'm on the wrong. There we go. Okay. That's okay. That I see the problem. Change layer, token layer.
Oh. Whoops.
There we go.
How are you doing that?
What do you mean, how am I doing that?
How are you adding the initiative numbers manually from like our rolls?
I did not do it manually. So all I had to do, because I had your tokens on the wrong layer, I had them on the map layer instead of the token layer. All I had to do was change them from the map layer to the token layer, and it automatically popped up.
We got to finish up
Those
my
two numbers-
campaign so we can start with the fresh one and use all this new stuff. This is fancy. I like it.
There we go.
I gotta kill your group off so we can start the space campaign. That way I can use all this fancy stuff. I mean, finish the
Space, you
story.
say?
Yeah, I'm gonna redo the Soul campaign that I originally did.
Cool.
But that's far from the future. They're far from done. Unless they die. I mean,
There
they
we
won't.
go.
They beat an entire village of mimics. I'm sure they'll be fine with anything else I throw at them.
Uh-huh.
Now that should be on there. Yep.
Should you re-roll for the roll-off goob?
We can do that if you want. Wasn't sure how we were gonna
So
handle
I did the
that.
17 after the 9. Oh, damn.
Classic Lancejack fashion where he's only 1 point in front of you. Oh.
Okay. And did you want to roll your cat's initiative as well? Or I guess he doesn't need initiative, does he?
Don't they share initiative?
Still after me.
Yeah,
Anyway.
they should. It's fine. We'll deal with it. I mean, they effectively share initiative because they're one right after the other anyway. So
Hmm.
I'm not on here today.
It's Freaky Friday.
Distracted by coffee and whatnot. So yeah, you have a owlbear charging at you. Lancejack, what would you like to do?
Lancejack's gonna be like big, loud, feathered, angry. Reminds me of Corporal Whistles back in the Borough Guard. Let's dance, you overgrown feather duster. And he's gonna head toward it. What is movement? Oh, he's fast. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And he's going to trigger Rabbit Hop for his bonus action. Jump up to the owlbear, and when his feet hit the ground, his arm's going to be back, and he's going to punch it right in the beak. He wants to protect the group, and so he goes in hard. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
9 points of damage. Let me see. Keep having to remind myself. No, that's only with flurry of blows. Okay. I don't have bonus action, so I can't trigger that. Okay, that's all he can do. He's now got the attention of this big bird. And he's gonna go, ha! That's how we do it in stone arm hold. And don't you forget it, Buttons. Target the neck floof. All right, so that's his turn.
Okay. Smo, you and Roberto.
Shoot it.
Arrest did us a lot of good.
All right.
Roberto in. Gonna buy.
Holy cow.
Sweet buttery Jesus.
That's it.
All right.
Oh,
And semi-stealth
so is this thing aware of where I am at the moment?
I would say no. He's got more pressing matters.
He's nursing a bruised beak at the moment.
Okay, let's see if I can do some calculating here.
He's nursing a couple of wounds at the moment.
So keeping my sort of low profile ooze form I'm in right now, I'm gonna move subtly as best I can behind it to about here.
Okay.
And let me make sure I'm reading this right. So I'm actually going to move one more step forward. And all you see from behind the owlbear is just an extra set of arms spring up from this black puddle on the ground as I surge forward with arms of the astral self. So everything within a certain radius takes, well, my choice.
What is it?
Now, hold up.
Dex saving throw.
Yeah. Oh shit.
That's
That saves.
isn't that supposed to be wisdom?
No, it's a dexterity saving throw. Wait, hold on.
It says wisdom on the.
What did I say? Is that a mistype?
Oh, I see it. Dex is in the description.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Don't mind me.
Well, he definitely saves that from the shockwave I send out. Okay, hopefully you don't just tell me when to do this. So I'm just gonna start battering it from behind with first one of my regular arms. What the fuck? What the fuck did I do to deserve this?
Oh boy.
Oh my god, what in there?
Would you like
Okay.
to describe that?
So as I try to reach up and smack this owlbear with one of my tentacles, it just glances off off its hide. And if a ooze could blush right now, he would.
He gently caresses the owlbear.
The
How you
owlbear is
doing?
uncomfortable.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh, that cost me a key point. Yeah, I can't get nothing. Yeah, yeah. I fucking die.
So the owlbear is very annoyed at the hair in front of him.
11 does not hit.
So
Oh,
he
that
comes
is-
he comes down with one winged claw, and you deftly move out of the way. Right into the other arm.
20. That might do it. That might do it. Yeah, that hits.
+7 to hit. My God.
Mine's a 15, so that definitely hits. But it's gonna use deflect attacks.
You
Dex
send that
save.
claw back on itself.
Yeah, and I need to do the reflect the damage thing. So 12 of it is deflected. I don't get to reflect it. Or I do. 19. It saves. but I deflect 12 of the damage. So it goes to make the rending strike. The first one he bobs under it, and the second one he sees it coming and he puts his arms up to block it. He does, but he still gets clawed up on his arms where he blocks the strike. So what is that?
How do you like my glass cannon?
3, right?
Yeah.
So it takes 3 damage. Okay.
All I remember in my defense is that there was a certain party member that said something about an owlbear a while back, and that's been stuck in my head, so I figured, why not?
Well, I would like this person's name and address. I'd like to thank them in person.
Oh, Lancejack, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, he's going to do some fancy things. He's going to first hit it with his main attack. $21 to hit.
You land that blow directly.
3 points of damage. Oh no, that's the wrong.
I was a little concerned.
That's the wrong damage. That's for my unarmed strike, which again is 3. 9 is the martial arts one. I got ahead of myself, I guess. And then I'm going to use a key point to use Flurry of Blows and do 2 more unarmed strikes on it.
Well, you landed one of them. The other one.
Okay.
Miss.
So we'll just take the damage I rolled. We'll just do the 3 up there since I misrolled it. So 3 for the 19. But the way this worked out in my head is he whoop, hits it in the side of the head, and he goes, "Too slow, fluff brain. You'll have to do better than that to ruffle these ears." And then he goes to swing. He swings back and hits his next unarmed strike that hits, whoop, hits it again. And he's like, "Claws for brains. I trained under Sergeant Porridge, and he hit harder than you." And then he goes to strike again for that third hit, misses, and goes eyeball to eyeball, beak to nose with it. And it's like, oh.
Just boost the owlbear.
Just like he's face to face with it. Their foreheads are touching, and he's looking at it in the angry eyes going, oh. And then he hit the unarmed strike, so I'm going to see what my options are first before I say, but I'm going to do the old thing that I do. I'm going to try to topple it. It needs to make a dexterity saving throw. I got to see what my DC for that is. Topple, there it is. DC of 12. It succeeds, so it is now prone. Unless it, has a condition to keep it from being prone. If not, this is going to make it even funnier.
Nope, it is now prone.
So, same thing as I was describing. He hits really hard that first one and just rocks this thing. He hits his second one, triggering his open palm. So he swings with an open hand and hits it with his palm. And the way he hits is to knock it prone by hitting it in the head and forcing its head down. And it does, but in my my theater of mind, when it does that, he hits it so hard that it rolls over, and when he does that nat 1 unarmed strike on it, he ends up face to face with it while it's on the ground. Oh, it's funnier in my head.
Sorry, I wasn't reading.
Oh my goodness.
That's
But
really weird.
that would be my that'd be my turn.
The attack description on Topple. Have you read it? Is it just near that lineup?
Bonus action for your subsequent turns, you can choose another creature you see. Target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, it says con, but it's Dex on there. I think it's Dex because in the book for monks it's Dex. Because it's a spell. It's considering it a spell. See where it says against your spell DC and take cold.
or
It's
take cold
it's
damage.
messed up. Yeah, that's messed up. That's pulling a spell. That's not toppled at all. The top's right.
Yeah, the top's right. The attack description on it
Is wrong. It's completely wrong.
That's what I was reading. That's why I was sitting there like, huh? All right. Okay, and that's your turn. Smo and Roberto.
Does that hit 12?
You winged a feather.
I'm just like, damn. And then Roberto, he comes in, he's like, this bird actually tastes pretty good. He takes another bite, tries to.
Believe he gets advantage because it's
He-
prone.
He bites successfully.
He didn't need it, but
Kick. This is all he gets for feeding. And that's the end of my turn.
And I keep wanting to call him Puddin. Blotch.
Damn you. Okay. So seeing Lance topple this absolute beast of an owlbear, Blotch is going to take full advantage of it and just start going for the pummel. Just ground and pound it. Are you shitting me?
Another one. Another that one.
Wow.
How the hell? How the hell? Wait a minute, this thing's prone. I just thought about that.
Yeah.
Shit. So we'll just call that like one of those rolls. Here's the second one. Are you fucking me?
Night for you.
You shut the hell up.
So you punch a particularly hard part of the owlbear. You are met with much resistance.
The beast hide is thicker than I anticipated. Ah. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
That it?
Wait, hold on. I might have something else. Give me a second.
Try and give it a wet willy.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, this is playing in my
Roar.
head. The snake scene from Rescuers Down Under when he ropes the snout and he's pulling it toward him and he goes, "You're not gonna give us any trouble, are you?" And pulling up. That's what I imagine Lancejack is right now with the owlbear upside down.
Oh, that's funny.
Um,
All right. So he is prone, so he's going to use half his movement to stand up. That's funny. And right, it's half the movement to stand up when prone.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. All right, and he is going to swing violently at Lancejack.
that matches my armor class.
So we'll say you definitely guard against it. And he swings again.
Seems to be a theme. And I don't think there's any restrictions on it, so he's gonna deflect attack again. Eight, and then it's a DC 12.
Dex save? Yeah.
Yeah. He matched it. So
We'll
that's
say it's a fail.
okay. I was gonna say that's your call, and then I need. I reflect 11 points of damage.
My bad.
I take 4, I believe.
It was only 12.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 4 damage. I deflected 8 of that damage and then sent 11 back.
Oh. Gotcha.
Whoops. There we go. And then, yeah. The owlbear, like, the first one I barely dodge. He like barely dodges out of the way, and he's like, "Look out, Buttons!" And then he strikes him, actually hits him, and you guys hear Lancejack let out a growl, sounding like an angry dog almost growl, and he brings his fist back and punches the owlbear in the face as it rends him. So as soon as he takes the damage, it's almost like a react impulse. As soon as he feels the pain of the damage, whoop, you hear the crack of him hitting the side of this owlbear's head in reaction to get it taking some damage.
We got this.
That's what I wanted. Maybe.
It's the root for.
So this owlbear is staggering. It is very much hurting. And you hear a low growl coming from the woods around you. That is not the owlbear. Lancejack.
Okay. Lance is going to trigger his flurry of blows first, and he's going to take 2 unarms at this owlbear. I have a plan. It does 5 points of damage to it. Hopefully not killing it.
Okay.
Because I have a plan.
If it makes it to your plan. That doesn't kill it, but it is very much hurt.
Okay. He's going to trigger the topple.
Dexterity save again.
Yeah. No! No, no, save.
Would it be possible for me to render the help action?
Okay. Let me see what else I got up my sleeve. I was trying to topple it again so I could tie it up. Because I was going to tie it up last time, but I didn't have an action to do it. So I was going to try to topple it again. That's why I started with the unarmed.
Hmm.
Lance is going to do his strike. His normal strike. If it hits, I want to declare non-lethal damage. So I'm trying to knock it out.
Okay.
Never mind. The game will not let me do any plan I have.
Oh, don't give me that. Have you seen my works tonight?
I was good as long as I was just damaging. Now that I've got plans, it's like, nah, not today.
You can't do any damage. Sure.
I did
Getting
reflect.
that one back to back. Don't give me that bullshit.
Oh, man. He's just gonna, before moving on with the next turn, he's gonna say, they drew blood buttons. You know what that means. We escalate.
All right. Escalate it is. Smo.
Escalating. With all my might, I shoot the fattest arrow you've ever seen. It's comically large.
I think he's trying to make an innuendo.
That's what she said.
Roberto's getting more. Ooh. He's busy eating a piece that he ripped off. He's just chewing it on the side right now.
It would not have to. But you do hear a very loud roar coming closer to you.
Oh, Daddy's angry. I knew it. I knew I seen a tiger when I was sneaking through the woods.
The tigers were stealth, by the way. I don't know why it's so large. That's hilarious.
I don't-
The biggest
yeah,
kitty I've ever seen.
And two tigers who look very hungry have stepped out from behind the trees.
So what now? The fuck you mean two times? What the fuck?
What do you mean?
Shit.
See, now we feel like jerks because the owlbear was just trying to get away from the tigers. Now we killed it and fed it to the tigers.
Nah.
Would you like to try feeding it to the tigers?
It's not my turn.
It is Smo. Still your turn technically.
this is with the 2 new tigers that have popped up.
Yes, looking very hungry.
So does that mean I could just attack again?
You can. We'll say you've already used your attack. Roberto wasn't going to do anything to the owlbear anyways. So we'll say you still have Roberto.
Roberto will, after chewing on his meat, run over then and we'll just do a swipe. I've got to open his sheet again.
How long does your talk with animals last?
And
No, don't have the.
10 minutes.
So yeah, we'll say you can still hear him, and it sounds like the voice that you heard earlier that says "I hunger."
Demon animal.
Is
They're
that
very
like,
much focused on the food that is now infecting them.
is that the new app like Uber Eats, except for it's the I Hunger? It's the Apple version.
Oh, funny guy.
It's fine. I'm not funny and no one likes me. I'll see myself out.
11 just misses. So he took a swipe at the tiger, and the tiger expertly dodged it. Oop.
That's fine. That's all I got.
All right, watch. Two
Oops.
very hungry-looking tigers have appeared out of the woods.
Noticing that the owlbear is now dead and seeing that the tigers have now appeared, Blotch just goes full on predator mode with this next one. So he just goes back into his what you call it, ink form at this point. Slips past Smo's pet, and he's actually going to go for a unarmed strike and the dexterous shove, bringing forth
Okay.
all 4 arms to bear. So, and I'd like to use my strength for that. That's okay.
Okay.
All right, it's a little bit better.
All right. You finally hit something.
God.
It only took a tiger or two.
And here's the damage. And like I said, I was gonna use the dexterous shove, so I'm gonna use my strength for the DC 16.
You want to show me the
Oh, wait, yeah.
page on that? Extra shove. You're using your strength modifier.
Yes.
So I just need to roll dex save. Right.
Neither?
Neither?
Yes.
So confused. Okay,
My
dex
bad.
save. 12.
Strength 16.
So you're shoving it away?
Yes.
Or are you grappling it?
I'm shoving. Also to provoke an opportunity attack for his pet.
Smo, you want to give me an opportunity attack on Roberto?
Did I push some poison ivy or something? God damn.
The kitty cat that could.
Oh,
Wow.
All right, and I forgot to do the thing. So.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Okay. So, all right. So now, tigers who are very hungry. One of them is very, very mad, and the other one is going to go protect him.
How far back that knocked the other one away?
Technically, you would have knocked it back at least 5 feet, but
Okay.
uh,
Pops back up.
Roberto had the opportunity to attack. which stopped the movement, right?
Huh.
The worst yo-yo ever.
I mean, effectively, yeah. So this tiger, Cal, is going to run up to Blotch. It's going to charge at him, swing. With claw.
Ooh, that certainly does hit. But I'm gonna pull a lance here, spend a focus point, and redirect that shite.
Aw, yeah. Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself.
One d10 plus your dex
Yeah.
modifier and monk level. Okay. 7 damage redirected.
I'm gonna redirect that at the other tiger we've been hitting. So I just roleplay that is this tiger comes up behind him, and Blotch just instead of just dodging, he just opens up a hole in his chest and and just moves around it. Just won't.
Goob, how would you do that?
Do what?
What I just posted. Because he's also redirecting damage.
I
It hits, but
would.
it doesn't hit.
Should I
Yeah.
roll off for the
He's
for the strength?
still. I mean, technically, he's still technically quote hits. It's up to you how you want to play it out. But technically, it hits him, but it gets redirected to the other tiger. So it's like, yeah, pounce would be triggered because it does. It actually hit him. But I don't know. It's up to you how you want to play it out as the DM. I think it's just like whatever's coolest. So if it's just how you want to play it out, you can play it out like he had described, where he just opens a hole up in his middle and the tiger reaches through and smacks the other tiger, and then make that tiger do the strength throw. Or you could just, go by how the technicality of it, or the rules, where maybe it still knocks him off kilter to have this tiger reaching through him. I don't know. It's however you want to play it out, because the rules are kind of, it's tough to call on that one. So that will fall on you as the DM, how you want to make it.
Okay, well, the tiger saves.
Miss Slippy Snake.
But he does take 2 points of damage.
Take 2 points, sure.
Not you, the tiger.
The tiger.
Oh.
You redirected more than what the tiger did, remember?
Oh yeah, sure. I'm a slippery egg
And-
stain, ain't I?
That will be that tiger's turn. And the other one, again, very hungry tigers, is going to
It's like hungry hippos, except for his tigers.
try and bite at the monk.
I don't want to cheese it. I don't want to cheese.
Do what?
I don't want to cheese it.
You can do whatever you want to do.
I know, but I feel like I'm cheating doing that. That is so broken.
Yeah, there's
I'm gonna
no.
spend another focus point and redirect it again. This is getting stupid.
It's like those like ninja fights where they're constantly redirecting each other instead of actually hitting each other. That's funny.
So, who are you aiming the extra damage at? Are you aiming at back,
Yeah, I'm just
or are you
aiming right.
at-
I'm gonna aim it. I'm aiming right at the other tiger.
in my head, the one tiger reaches through you and hits the other one right as the other one is trying to bite you, so it bites the paw of the other one as you open up your middle.
He's just like full on flubbering it at this point. He's just like lifting his crotch up and slinging to one side. It's great.
Freaking flubber.
Oh, all right. That is their turn. Lancejack, you have two very hungry tigers surrounding your monk.
Okay.
Did I take any damage from that?
Well, I'm gonna learn from my monk friend here. I'm gonna go up and, seeing as this tiger is looking away from me, I'm gonna come up behind it, and I'm going to use being assaulted by a kitty right now in real life. He's all at my face. I'm gonna use dexterous shove grapple, and I'm gonna grapple this tiger. I'm gonna try to wrestle this tiger and to the ground and grapple it.
Okay. So I just need a dex save, right?
I think so. Come on, boo boo. Oh yeah! Lancejack runs up behind this tiger, reaches around and puts it into like, you know, a half Nelson around its neck and goes to hold it down.
You are grappling with a tiger.
Mm-hmm.
You
And he's gonna
described
be
right.
like, when he comes up, he runs up behind it and he grabs it and he gets the grapple on it and he's like, "Here, kitty, kitty, kitty." And then he's gonna look up at Watt, and Smo will hear it too, and he's gonna yell, "Tie it up, tie it up, tie it up." And he's just gonna remain grappled with it. He's not gonna punch it or anything like that. Hold on, I'm seeing. Got a. Oops, that was an action. So my bonus, I'm gonna, if the cat doesn't shut everything on me. I missed it. Get your butt off the keyboard.
Yeah.
My thought was I'm gonna ready patient defense. You take a disengage action as a bonus action, so I'd save my bonus action and ready patient defense. So if it gets away from me, then I can well, I couldn't move though. That's fine. Sorry. Ooh, could I hear me out? I want to try to make this tiger pass out. I've got it grappled, and I'm gonna make my like hold I have around its neck. I want to make it tighter and tighter to try to make it pass out. So I'm gonna do non-lethal damage to it, and I'm gonna trigger flurry of blows, spend a key point, and I'm gonna do basically, I'm instead of punching it, I'm trying to choke it out while I've got it grappled.
Trying to choke out a tiger.
Uh-huh.
Welcome to D&D.
That should be advantage, right? So since I've got it grappled now.
Yeah.
That was not a very comforting. Yeah.
Just like quiet resignation.
Well, it's more. I'm looking at this going, okay.
He didn't want to kill the owl bear either. Shit. Why are you being a jerk? Go away. Go away. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Okay, we're done. Being attacked. I'm being attacked in real life.
Well, both of your attacks hit.
Okay. So 7 points of damage as he's choking this kitty out. And he is saying to the other two, tie it up, tie it up, tie it up.
All right. And Smo. You can still hear these tigers, and they are very hungry.
One of them sounds like because he's being choked out right now.
Put on a video for him real fast.
Listen,
Wow.
Lancejack is a complicated creature, okay?
So I'm going to shoot, and I know this is going to be awful. I'm going to shoot the tiger that Lancejack is grappling. Right in the head. Lancejack, I know, is going to be furious. That's just the name of the game. And I'm gonna miss. So you're just gonna be really mad that I missed. So you got lucky.
I was
They're
half
wrestling around, and your arrow just sails right between both of them.
if I had the all right, I guess it's a reaction. If I wanted to be a jerk about it, I would trigger his deflect, but I would not. Like grab the arrow out of the air and throw it at the other tiger. Oh, but that would be like,
Which tiger are you clawing at there, Smo?
sorry.
And one that he started on.
Okay. Yeah. Claws are successful.
Right. That's all I'm doing.
All right. Watch. You've got one tiger grappled next to you. You got another one facing you down, and
Today, my options are limited. So seeing that the other one is incapacitated, Watch is going to turn his attention to the one that's been tortured the most, and he's going to take a swing at it.
which one are you taking a swing at?
The one to my left.
Okay.
I love how the dice just goes flying off screen for me.
I don't see any of the cool dice animations.
So does that hit finally?
You successfully hit the tiger.
Yatta! Roll for damage on that one.
Oh.
It's 6. And I'm going to spend my last remaining focus point. Go for flurry of blows.
Parts of blows. I like it. I'm taking that skill next level.
Oh, God damn. So here we go again. First strike. That probably doesn't hit. And what the fuck?
You glance off the tiger's face.
Thick ass hides in this forest. And he's just like, oh, come on.
That
Oh,
one.
wait, that hit. I think. Did it hit?
Yep.
Okay.
Just connects.
All right. And here's the damage.
You gotta stop sending me messages like that. I just now noticed it. Wow.
So just picture this as Lodge taking all of his arms and just whap, 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 whap. Sort of windmilling this poor creature.
All right, we got one that is grappled. Oh, what? That was all your turn, right?
Yeah, that's all I had.
Okay. Just making sure. Didn't know if you had anything else stored up your sleeve
Nope, I'm completely out of focus points.
with your bottle. All right. So this one is going to struggle to get out.
Oh.
Well, it is a tiger.
And that counts as the action, right? Good.
Hmm?
That counts as an action, right?
Yeah, trying to escape the grapple. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought. The other tiger is very, very hurt. What the hell? Okay, so the other tiger is going to disengage and try to run away.
Oh, opportunity attack. Lovely.
With disengage.
Oh, never mind. I hit this gauge part.
You only hear what you want to hear.
The blotch hungers.
So it's officially trying to run away. That's shame.
In shame.
The tiger before you is no longer grappled and is looking very angry.
I yell out, "Give it the old one too, chap." What?
His ears will twiddle, and he'll turn and give you the biggest shit-eating grin you've ever seen and wink at you. I have a plan. Another plan. This combat's been fun for me. I have another plan. I was getting the rule of how to do it so that, like, you wouldn't have to look it up. So basically, Lance is going to try to grapple the tiger again. But
Okay.
he's going to use dexterous grapple. And he's going to have his... He has hempen rope in his bag. He's going to grab it off of his pack and have it in his hand. Come on, dex save. Yes! Okay. Lance is going to... he's going to grapple the tiger. He's going to take this rope as he's grappling it, wrap it around the tiger like a halter, and he's going to jump up on top of this tiger and ride it like a bucking bull.
Oh my god.
All the like, and as he does it, like he grapples it, gets the rope on, however you want to do that, and then he's going to land on its back in one movement, and he's going to turn back to Smo, who made the comment, and he's going to smile and wink again as he goes to ride this tiger like a bull. And the way that ChatGPT laid it out is grapple first, which I've done, and it wants to do. It says to do the, since it's not a standard mounting, to do a grapple to contest transition. So, like dex, my dex versus the tiger's dex or strength, or we could do a DC with it as well. However you want to do it.
Um, or hmm. I was trying to think what to make you roll for the slipping the harness around the tiger.
I mean, I don't have to harness it. I could just jump on its back and grab its scruff of its neck, if that would be easier.
Sleight of hand. That's what I would think.
I was thinking, either sleight of hand or just a straight dex throw.
First roll,
Okay.
object determines
Yeah.
damage on.
So
Okay.
yeah, you successfully lasso the tiger.
So I'm up on its back and I'm gonna ride this tiger. It says for mounting it to initially to get on its back and hold on, it can either be a contest where it's against, I would say dex because I'm a monk, but my dex against the tiger's strength or dex, whichever one you decide was better. Or we can do a DC alternative with it, where you can decide the DC on it.
Yeah, I would say for the tiger, he's trying to throw you off, so it would be strength versus your dex. Because you're trying to hold on.
Oof. Let's hoping it's higher than that. Oh no.
So you were on for a total of like 6 seconds.
He's still gonna do the wink at Smo as he mounts the tiger and then gets thrown off. And now he has a rope around a tiger.
All right. Anything else?
I think that I've used up literally anything I could possibly use there. You've been more than generous. Now Lancejack has a rope around the tiger. I don't even know if that would be grapple or what, but here we are.
Dude just got a rare mount.
God.
Lancejack's just gonna hold on for dear life now. He's got a hold of the rope and he's got his feet set and he's gonna try. He'll probably try it again next round if there's another round.
At Smo, the tiger is stewed.
I'm getting him juice right now, but would I be in range to shoot the tiger that is running away?
Your range on that's pretty long, ain't
Yeah. I mean, I'd imagine I should be able to shoot.
it? Yeah, you can still shoot at it.
Coming back now.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot the one running away. I'll let Lancejack tame this tiger.
He's gonna try.
Lance is gonna. He stopped smiling now. You see, he's fighting the tiger against the tiger's strength with the rope and all that. But he's definitely gonna be like going between tie it up, and talk to it, because he's got a hold of it now.
Does that hit or no?
Hey, that hits. All right, you see as the tiger just crumples to the ground that you shot.
And then I'm gonna tell Roberto to move right there, but not do anything yet. And that's where I'll end my turn.
Okay. We'll say since the tiger is preoccupied with being lassoed, it doesn't give opportunity to attack it. You have a lassoed tiger standing next to you. What do? Lodge.
So is it like is it still standing up or?
It's still standing up. It is lassoed and on the end of a rope that Lancejack holding onto.
I grappled it long enough to put a rope around it and then tried to ride it, and now I have a hold of the rope with an angry tiger tied to it.
Blotch is actually going to try to completely subdue this tiger with a grapple.
Okay.
Puddin', my boy, I technically wrote it, just not for very long.
This is turning out way better than I expected.
So, give me a second. Grapple. Needs to be a straight strength check or
Grapple I would say was strength, but can't you use dex?
Yeah, you have dexterous grapple.
yeah, sir. I mean, best score. That's what I was going for.
Oh.
+3. Yeah, I made a weird
as
monk.
As a monk, you should be able to choose which one.
Yeah, I'm just going to use strength.
Okay.
Yeah, Blotch has that tensile strength. You know.
Wow.
So
Okay.
you just see Blotch just go for its legs, like using his entire form. It's almost like completely just making makeshift shackles out of himself as he goes to drag it prone.
You successfully grappled the tiger. That is lassoed. The image that's in my head is just full.
That's great.
You just hear from makeshift shackles. Do what you must. Can't get the voice right.
All right. Well, the tiger is going to try and struggle out of the grapple.
It would be a would it be a contest?
I think so. Yeah.
Another roll off.
Because the tiger's struggling to get out.
Okay, here's Inky.
Nice. So you keep him subdued. Lancejack,
It
you
is-
have a subdued tiger at the end of a rope.
Do something, damn.
I'm gonna tie it up. I'm gonna tie it while he's got it grappled. Lance is gonna try to tie its feet, tie it up to make it so it can't do anything to us, and he's going to while he's doing it, we'll roll whatever we need to roll. But while he's doing it, he's gonna be talking to Smo. He's smiling ear to ear right now, and he's gonna be talking to Smo, and he's gonna go, "Can't you talk with these bally things? Let them know that we're not lunch and that they can have the owl bear, the dead owl bear if they want it."
No, these aren't your average animals you see. These guys are possessed by something. They're bloodthirsty. Like, I'm hearing demonic voices.
Did you cast Speak with Animals not but a moment ago?
Yeah, and I'm not getting animal responses, so that makes me believe these aren't your average animal.
Okay, with you telling Lancejack that you are getting a response, and they sound like normal animals. The tigers did. The owlbear did not.
Well, then I look at this tiger and I'm like, sorry about your friend. Can we help you?
Oh. Lancejack is going to try to secure the tiger's feet so it can't move or get away or try to bite us or whatever. Like, he's going to secure its feet with the rope, whatever it needs to roll. But if it's secure, if and when it becomes secure, he's going to start petting its head gently and whispering to it softly.
Oh my god. Give me a sleight of hand to tie the tiger up.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
18.
Alright. You successfully tied the tiger up.
Okay, so he ties the knots and makes sure they're secure so the tiger can't get loose. You know, it's a strong creature, so he ties it, not to hurt it, to keep it grappled or keep it under control. And then he leans down while he's expecting Smo to talk to it. He's gonna pet its head really softly, and Blotch, you're right there, so you can hear. But it's very quiet. He's going, "Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur.
Fuck.
Happy kitty,
Oh my
sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr," as he pets it gently.
Oh god.
War animal.
You know, those like those little droplets that appear on anime characters when they're like feeling uncomfortable or weirded out. You can't see it, but
Alright. Smo, you have a tied up tiger. and your friends are trying to woo it.
I'm just trying to help. I was not a part of this.
Does my speak with animals, is that still going at this point?
Yeah, it lasts for 10 minutes, so
So
we'll
yeah,
say
I
it's
mean,
been like 5.
I legitimately say I'm sorry for killing its other one, and like, is there anything we could do to help it? Or does it just want us to kill it? Put it out of its misery.
It says it's hungry.
I guess,
We got plenty of owlbear.
yeah. Like, you guys could have just, not tried to jump us. Like, we had literally just killed that thing. You guys didn't even wait a second. Like, you just come walking around the tree. Yo. Like, I thought you were part of this whole demonic tiger, owlbear thing.
Oh god.
Explaining myself to this starving tiger.
Meanwhile, in the
How bad
background, you hear the soft singing of Lancejack.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, you discovered that the tigers were just hungry, and they were after the owlbear. They were hunting it when you disrupted them.
Jeez. I'm gonna go to bed. You guys take care of this. Come on, Roberto, let's go meditate.
Oh my goodness.
You know what? I'm gonna end this my turn. I'm gonna end this one way or another.
No. And what are you going to do?
As soon as it's my turn, we'll figure that out.
Well, Smo and Roberto are off to go sleep.
Oh, okay. So considering I still have this thing grappled, right?
Uh-huh.
Lance has his feet tied up now successfully, so you don't have to grapple it if you don't want anymore. He's got it tied up.
Yeah.
Given the fact that I still have it, would it be possible for me to just throw this tiger in a random direction away from me and this crazed jackrabbit?
Lance would probably argue the fact because he's tied up, he's not going to hurt anybody.
God, you know what? The blotch is just gonna slowly just ink away. Like all you see, all you see is just like this black puddle just slowly slip between your legs and back off into the shadows somewhere.
Lance is staying there, still petting the tiger's head and singing.
Just as he
And
passes Smo. I almost feel bad for that poor creature.
he's
I'm
gonna
singing.
he'll sing for a while, and then he's gonna go over to the owlbear and respectfully cut a few pieces of meat off this owlbear, like prepare it, and go up and not put his hand where he could get bit, but like make sure the tiger is sitting up and lay pieces of meat on the ground in front of the tiger to feed it little by little. Oh my goodness. Um, and he's going to try to befriend this tiger while it's tied up. He's going to feed it until it's full and pet it and sing to it and try to make friends with it.
Are you trying to tame the tiger?
Tame it? No, but be friends with it. Yes. Look, I'm not
Yes,
trying to
sir.
do the
Trying
whole
to-
hunter thing. I'm just like, Lance understands that that the tiger is hungry and starving, and he didn't attack us out of evil. He just attacked us because he was hungry. So he's like, he's trying to be really nice to it and make friends because he can't understand it. I don't believe he has any animal abilities. I mean, we could roll stuff if you want, but I'm just saying, like, he's not trying to tame it so that it becomes his companion and it goes with him on the adventure. Even though it'd be fun to ride a tiger around, just saying. But he's just trying to make friends with it. Like, understanding it's a wild creature, he's trying to show it. We're not gonna harm you. We're actually gonna help you. It was a misunderstanding. Feed it, make it so it's good to go, and then send it on its way. So so it's not, threatened or anything. So it would, maul us in our sleep because it is the middle of the night still.
Yeah. So I just want to point out the fact that all these tigers did was walk out of the trees when you guys had killed the owlbear, and you guys attacked them.
You know,
I just want to point that out. They did not attack you. You attacked them. But that being said,
Hey, 1 out of 2 alive is not bad.
you got us, guys. You got us.
yes. So the tiger is going to take the food generously.
Tab
Tab
target.
Uh, so it, it's not hungry anymore. It's been fed. It is saddened at the loss of its mate.
Now I feel bad.
But you there's always choices.
Hey, Lance tried to do this with the owl bear.
But yeah, the tiger is not going to be a threat to you anymore. Remember, it was set to aggressive. I love it. Oh,
Lance is gonna talk endlessly to it after it calms down, and as he's feeding it softly, not obnoxiously, but softly, he's gonna talk to it the whole time. And once he realizes that the tiger is pretty full, the owl bear is still left here for it anyway. He's gonna stop his like quiet prattling to trying to keep the tiger calm, and he's just gonna look at it and he's like, "Listen, chap, we've become quite good friends. Could you mind give me a ride around the forest?"
persuasion. Is that what I'm looking for?
Or animal handling, I guess. That's one.
Yeah. Well, you're more talking to it one on one. Give me a persuasion roll.
Good, I'm awful at that.
God.
The tiger looks at you and just growls.
Lance is gonna. What?
I was gonna say you get the feeling that it very much would not appreciate that.
He's going to. He's getting ready to. He's gonna try to release it. Now that it's full, it's showing that it's not interested in mauling him to death. He's gonna give with what rope he has left. He's gonna like basically the way he tied it was like so that the tiger could not get out at all, but it's an easy kind of like the loop tie, you know, where you pull on one end and the loop pulls through and everything comes loose. That's kind of thing he did, and try to get a lead on it and then release the tiger from afar so it can go wherever it wants to go and not re-trigger combat. But let it go safely and then walk back to camp. And trying to see if there's anything else I want to do. Tiger doesn't see it. There's we pretty much milked this for all it's worth. And he's gonna back up, and he is going to, like I said, give himself some lead room so he can yank on the rope, and it releases the tiger's feet. But he kind of takes a stance of ready just in case, and he goes to pull it, and he goes, "All right, now Stripes, remember me fondly when you're out chomping lesser men. No biting old friends, yeah? Go give the forest hell." And he pulls on it and releases the tiger's feet.
You successfully released the tiger back to the wild.
It's gonna, once the tiger has moved on, because he's watching, because he doesn't want him to go into camp or anything, but he stays for a minute to watch, and tiger, you know, gets out of sight. And he's gonna wrap the rope up and start walking back to camp. And as he's entering camp, they could see that he's sniffling and has a little tear as he comes into camp and settles in to back to watch, because it's still his watch. But he settles in to finish his watch.
So, as you release the tiger walks over to what was its mate, nuzzles it gently, and then continues to walk on into the forest.
That hunter character is a douche.
Its mate, you mean the pin cushion?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel pretty bad. I'm the one that grappled him instead of killing him. So now he has to live with this.
All right. You go back to camp, and you all get 2,000 experience for that.
Well,
What about the emotional scars? Anything for that?
fun fact.
It's included in the experience.
That was the first
And
owlbear I have ever encountered.
Nice. You know, a little meta here. I was expecting you guys to come up with a way around the owlbear, or, you know.
I
Smo
mean,
just goes in, tame target.
I mean, were you really expecting anything else out of that? Like I said, we lost our moral compass.
I tried to non-lethal subdue that owlbear and knock it out so we would kill it. But I failed the roll.
It was so good.
And I saved
That
the
was so
tiger now just to feel awful because I've left the tiger mateless. Because I saved it.
Okay, I gotta get in bed.
Oh, that's enough XP to level up.
Yeah, you guys should level up to 5 now.
That's sweet.
It's the
Good night,
best
now.
one. All right, night night.
Night.
You get magical fingers.
That was a hell of a thing to end on. Oh. A little early, but we'll call again. That was funny.
Should have been some really cool stuff with level 5. I got Stunning Strike. That's
Okay,
gonna be
I
fun.
Twice.
And we get long rest, right? Because we're camping.
Yeah, you'll get a long rest. Get your key points back.
Ooh, I got
Yeah,
focused step of the wind. That's gonna be great.
nice.
Could take disengage and dash at the same time as a bonus. And my jump distance is doubled, which is fantastic.
By the way, I know I didn't introduce them all at once, but that fight was technically deadly for you guys.
Nothing but a simple ride of the tiger, you know? I think if we didn't have deflect attacks, that would have been a deadly fight for us.
Yeah, we're a pretty broken team.
That's why I'm, struggling to get fights that are interesting for you guys because, you're broken.
I ain't even trying to be broken. I'm more of a meme than anything. I rolled my eyes so hard though, because like this used that ability, dexterous shove or grapple, and then I seen it and I was like, I could have used that on the owlbear. I didn't even pay attention I had
The best part was he immediately forgot he had it.
it. Yeah, but that was fun. You could go to the D&D channel and see the devolution of what happened there, because I was having it make images of what's happening because it was too much not to have an image. But
Yeah, I saw your, owlbear tiger riding.
anybody that
I love
doesn't
it.
have context will be so confused by this.
I just love how the tied up tiger at the end isn't actually tied up. It looks more like he's wearing a cloak.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It for something triggered the guidelines for that. I had to tell it to make the image in a way that wouldn't break the TOS. And I don't know what it was
Really?
about it. Yeah.
Bondage.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. So everybody on stream, thank you so much for watching us tonight as we went through another episode of Echoes and Silence. Lance was unleashed. Lance did things. Lance was left to his own devices, and that always ends in a wild ride. But we will be back tomorrow with more D&D unless the baby comes, which there's a small chance. Won't go into the depth with that, but we have a date now for the baby to come, and I think that baby's gonna hold out till then. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for giving us a chance here and seeing the craziness that happened. But we'll be back tomorrow, same time, same bat channel for D&D 5e homebrew that is mine, the Veil campaign. I will probably go ahead and stream it since we're going to be playing anyway. Might as well stream it. I don't know if I'll save it or not. But anyways, I will see everybody that's on stream. I will see you later. We'll be hanging out here in Discord for a while longer. But yeah, it was a good one. Talk to you guys tomorrow for more fun.